just reach home. We just reach home, guys. We just reach home. You know your girl like to pop up, so you know how it goes. So hi family, hi everybody. Probably talking to myself, but you know, we made it home safe, guys, and we won the game. Yes. So that was good. We won. And I like my hair. I love my hair. Mm. What you talking about?
Not there, Mom.
Mm.
Not there. I need to come up.
So we stopped by, run a few errands, stop by and drop off some stuff. And come on, Jay, you ready? You ready, Jay? Stop by, got me something too. I know it's late, people, but you know, I gotta let you guys know that we made it back home safe and everything's safe and sound. You know what I mean? Make sure we go safe and sound. Come on, Jay.
Hey, Mama.
I bought me some jalapeno popper. You want to try one?
Oh,
And I make sure I ask them, does this one have the cheese in it? Oh. Let me pull it before you break it. Where's the paper towel? Grab me the paper towel over there.
Mama.
I like the one with the cheese in there.
This one almost falls.
Family, I know a lot of you gone in your bed are doing something, but you know your girl have to pop in.
What?
You want to do it again? We gotta pop in. I'm a sports girl. I love sports.
Hey, Mama.
Baby.
Hey, Mama.
Yeah, I come.
That's so much.
I asked for the paper towel and the boy bring the whole roll. He's like, lazy, don't stop a lazy. Alright, let's try. Let me give you a plate. Hold on.
Oh, my feet.
See them here? That's how they look.
Mama.
Say hi. Say hi, everybody.
Hi. I take my feet.
Oh, you take your fish. Yeah.
Night.
So we just reached back home.
Good night, everybody.
Your manners. Take your fish and put it in here. It's hot? It's not that hot.
Yeah, not that.
Remember, it's not you alone, so come on now. It's just one meal. Come on. Okay. Give me the ring count here, so you know, because I know you guys not going to eat it. Alright, let me get Amir too. Alright, here you go, Amir.
Oh, my tongue.
Can you get the cups? We're just eating some fish and wings. Look, Amir, no ramping on. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Oh, sorry.
Hey, Mama, I need to put mine. Hey.
Jaden, give me one cup. That's all. Okay. Where's the cover for this? Okay. Get one of the chair.
Okay.
I'm gonna spray the stuff there. Chemical.
The chemical?
Yeah, the thing.
Oh, that's the bug. Yeah. Here, here's a bug.
Oh, we made it home safe. This was the outfit of the day. This was the outfit of the day. So just need to get this dial, this thing here. Down. Hey, down. But I'm loving my hair. I am loving my hair. Come on, guys. Have a seat. Sit down and chill. Do you guys want tartar sauce?
Tartar sauce.
Good night to the resilient family. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I bought it in Dearborn. If you guys know, I don't know. Where you from? I bought it in Dearborn. You know? You know, the best time to shop for like clothes like this is when the winter is about to go out and the summer is about to come in. Then you'll find some nice things and say, it's in the shop. Go pull up that chair, Amir, so you can sit down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we won the game, Tiger against what they call that?
The tagging?
The Tigers, Detroit Tigers against Minnesota Twins. And I'm a twin, so funny. Did anybody know I'm a twin? Yes, I am a twin. 2 girls.
My auntie and you look
Yeah.
the same.
Yes, I remember the first time my son saw my sister. He was crying and he thought it was me. And then when my sister kids came, I was in Jamaica at the time, and the father said, I need you to come and see your nieces. The little baby was crying, and as soon as that baby saw me, that baby all crying sees. At the time, the baby, well, she's big now, but at the time, that baby thought I was her mama.
Mama,
So the only person dressed up like Tiger was he.
Tiger, where are you? Me too.
No, you dressed up in all Timberland. Oh, Lord.
Oh, God.
Where's the cup I asked you for? This is a teacup. When I asked you for a cup, I asked you for...
a baby bottle? Huh?
What baby bottle? Do I look like a baby? you.
There's no other cup but that.
But we won the game. We won the game. I can't wait for the Lions to come. I'm a sports girl. Sorry for anybody who's not a sports fan. I'm sorry. I won't bore you.
Go.
1 innings and 2 home run. Listen, we did good today, and that was so good, you know. I thought they were gonna have fireworks too, but they didn't have them. I left anyway, but man, and then they did the Mexican way where you go, you know, one side start and you go up, and then the other side go down, and then they come back. Oh, it was so beautiful. But that stadium was scary, guys. And anybody afraid of heights? You know, when you enter into somewhere for the first time. Like literally get to sit in the stadium.
I was a little scared.
And I was happy I was able to take that journey with my children, guys.
I was a little bit scared,
Yeah.
Mom.
And thanks to Detroit Tigers for giving us that ticket to go to the game, so we were able to enjoy the game. But guys, the food weren't cheap at all. I went with cash to go pay for the food we ordered. We ordered two Coke, no, not Coke, 2 Pepsi,
And then popcorn.
a popcorn, and a beer for my neighbor who come with me, and everything came up to $43 or $40 something dollars.
No fried chicken.
And I was like, But you kind of understand, because to maintain everything and keep up with everything. And then we kind of went late, so they were giving away the free shirt at the door. But when we went there, they already give those out already, so they didn't have any more left. And then guess what? This girl did, but we weren't on live. I saw a cop stand up at the door when we were entering back out. And you know the challenge that everybody doing about Nazu, Dadanza, Zoom, whatever it is, I don't know. And where you dance and you go, Nazu, Dadan. I did it to the car. He bust out laughing. I just walk up to you and go, Nazu. Listen, it was so fun.
Nazu.
That's all was in my head, that pure song, and we were just dancing away, but we weren't doing live then. You know, and the kids had fun. They don't even know what they were shouting for, but they see everybody going, yes, yes. It was good. So now we're just eating some, it's late at night, so we're just eating some chicken.
Wait, where am I eating?
And fish. This is my one. And jalapeno popper. Who like jalapeno popper? I like it with the cheese in there.
Hey, Mama, that's hot.
The jalapeno inside and the popper.
Mama, I want to eat peanut butter.
What?
I want it.
I'm not giving you any, baby.
Oh, what's that?
He don't want any, but he taking it out. This is so funny.
Mama, to eat.
Mm?
To eat. I think it's killing me.
I scare you.
What? But the mirror,
He's
is it,
shocked.
what time is it?
But it was a beautiful game. We enjoyed ourselves. And I learned a thing or two as well. So after the game, because I think I told you guys in a video previously that I became an assistant coach for the little mini games that they have for the kids. So new to the game, so getting to watch and see how they do some of those stuff was, was good. Because I go to the game on Wednesdays. I help to coach with the kids. I have the printout and everything with everybody names, check them off, make sure everybody who's supposed to be there. And so forth. So yeah, it was fun, guys. I ain't gonna lie, it was funny. Just that we were in the middle of the sun. We were facing the sun, like, hello sun, this is me, and I'm about to get dark. But it was a great game, guys. But anyway, how are you guys doing? Good night, my people. Your pop-up queen is here. Resilient. Pop-up. Hey. Look, they bring me teacup, and this girl just want to rest her leg as I was driving. Pour some tea here. I bought some, I'm cheating tonight. Ooh, you hear that, guys? I am cheating tonight. Tonight we're going to cheat, guys. Look at it. We're going to cheat. Who's cheating tonight? If you're going to cheat tonight, put some hearts up or something up. If you know you're going to cheat tonight and you're not supposed to cheat. Are we talking food now? We're talking food. We're not talking nothing else. Because we don't encourage slackness. But we're talking food. Who's going to... No, you can't touch my cup. You got your own cup. Who's going to cheat on some food tonight?
What about mine, Mom? Let's get this.
Ooh.
No.
If you know you're going to cheat on some food, cheers. Cheers to you. Just let's cheat. Just cheat. Okay. If you're cheating, put it up. If you're cheating, just be quiet. No loud talking. No loud talking, okay? If you know you're cheating with some fried food and anything, respect, blessing. No cheating. No cheating. Let's cheat tonight. Come on, people, let's cheat with some food. Food only. Food only. We don't condone slackness. Come on. Food only. Who's cheating tonight? Let's see.
I mean.
Let's see. Put a thumbs up. Something if you know you're going to cheat tonight. Something. My son put a thumbs up. Somebody cheating tonight. Are we talking food only? So don't use the Timothy mind. Go somewhere else. Leave your mind. Come on. I know people like hot sauce. I don't like no hot sauce. I like ketchup. I got a ketchup.
Because ketchup is like ketchup. Ketchup is like ketchup. Except they are the
Amir, don't what they have.
It's crouch. With a moving crouch.
One thing you don't be is be around kids. Because they talk crap all the time. Never be around kids. They need to be people we just come in. Okay, Jaden. Let's look what he's looking at.
Where is a black spot?
That song is just in my head all day.
When you're to sleep, is it when it's in?
So if you know you're cheating, cheers with your food, cheers. If you know you're not supposed to eat it but you're eating it, cheers.
Mama, where's my pop?
You're not getting no pop. You already look like a pop.
This lemonade?
Yes, lemonade.
What? Over here.
I asked her a cup, they give me a teacup. So let's have tea. Let's have tea. are a chihuahua, you know that?
Yeah.
So we're eating some cat.
Coach! Huh?
Jaden, go into your room. Go into your room.
What's a black spot?
Go into your room.
No.
Finish eat and then you go into your room. Amir, finish eat so you can go into your room. Come on. Come on. Yes, you got. It's time for bed. We gotta go to church tomorrow.
Yeah, happy birthday.
It's not birthday. Your birthday not coming till August. And August not here yet. Well, a few more. And my birthday is coming soon, guys. I'll be cheating them. All the Leo people in the building know that I'm a Leo too.
Mama, Mama.
We are the loving now we heart from our brothers and sisters.
Mama.
And they ought to be free. We have to respect the Lord as our Lord and Savior. Go to the victory. Is anybody in here Leo? Leo? Any Leo in here?
Mm-hmm.
You are a Cancer. I didn't even like to say that word. Then if you change that one.
Leo.
But good night, good morning, good evening, wherever you are in this world. Hola, como está usted? Niyama?
Cope?
What?
Cope?
No, that's Chinese. Mandarin. I taught myself Chinese, you know, because I was on internship before I graduated from college, and
Cope say?
one of the things we were studying was the people who came.
Cope say that?
That back then was the people who came, and Chinese was in there, and because I went,
You're Chinese too?
I had worked in Maine in 2016, 2017 in Maine, and I met a few Chinese girls, and they were an intern as well. They were work and travel as well. And when I met them, we become roommates and stuff. And they didn't speak English, and most of the girls that was there, people are so mean in this world. They didn't speak English, no English at all. They barely, and then they had to change the name from the name they had in China to a name they give them here. Cause you went to orientation and stuff, so we learn about everybody. Cause it's called cultural exchange. They were in the house with me and they said, "Thank you for being so nice to us. I want people to treat me the same way I treat them." So I hate to be mean to people. When I be mean to people, I feel bad. Even though sometimes you have no choice because they push you to that. And that's why I reached to the point now I'm grown. I don't need to have people keep pressing my button. You know what I mean? When you're grown and you're no longer a little kid or anything, where you're in your 20s and everything bother you or so, you don't need to be letting everybody just get on your nerves. You can turn off. And I help them out, communicate and everything. And they told me one day, "Thank you for being so nice." One was Yvonne. That's their name in America.
Yeah.
That's not their real name because they told me that their name, how they get their name, is their last name have come first. They have to write their last name before their first name. I think that's what they told me. So if anybody from China and here, let me know if that's, I think if that's correct. And so that's what they told me and everything. And did you know when I went back home to do my final year in college and everything, and I was doing about the people who came, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna do Chinese. And I learned how to count in Chinese. What, E-R, San, Sun, Wu, Yo, John, whatever it is. I don't remember all of them now, but I just remember one thing from 1 to 5. Here you go. E-R, San, Su, Wu. I think that's Wu. And then you have Leo.
Mama?
Leo. So they have them in a different. Please throw this in the bin here. And I had their number, so we communicate through email and everything. And I remember when I was studying Chinese, I sent a project to Yvonne. That was her name in America. I don't know. She told me her name, but Grew up in Jamaica. Please look at my lip. You'll never get that name. Anyway, and I sent the project to her, and I asked her, could you do a PowerPoint for me demonstrating how to count in Chinese and say hello in Chinese and stuff like that while I was using Google to help me as well. But I want to hear from somebody directly who are of that, speak that language as opposed to me just Googling it. And she did an amazing. Jaden, what I tell you when I'm talking? Hurry up and eat so you could go brush your teeth and go to your bed.
I just got to do that.
And she did an amazing job, guys. My assessors at the time, they said congratulations on that. When I Googled at the time, there was only one school in Jamaica, in Kingston, that was teaching the kids Mandarin. And then I was the second person. I felt so good. So all the kids that I was teaching at that time, I'm pretty sure they learned Mandarin and Spanish. I taught them Spanish as well. Basic Spanish, the months of the year, the days of the week, and little and stuff. And then we had those what they call it, panoramas, I think we call them, and everything set up and so forth with the Spanish. And my mom helped me to crayon them because my mom is very good with her left hand and everything. And guys, that helped me to get a good grade. Yes. So thanks to Yvonne, wherever you are in China and everything. So it's cultural exchange is very good, especially when you have a purpose and you know that you can take things from another level and transport it into the young lives that matters, even if you're old, I ain't gonna remember nothing, but just to share it with the kids. Even sometime here I'm sharing it with my kids, and here they go, hola, da da da, and whatever. Hello, how are you? Welcome to the house. Brazil is in the house. So I'm just telling you guys, it don't hurt to, when you see people from different descent and different walks of life, learn something. Because you'll be surprised one day you might need it. Yep. And she helped me out so well, and I remember I emailed her back and tell her, thank you very much. And then I had another girl, she was from Dominican Republic. They speak Spanish, so they helped me out a lot. There was a lot of them, but that email, I'm trying to log back in because people be reaching out to me because they probably think I'm dead. But I'm not dead, people. I'm here. But I'm telling you, life is beautiful when you can, when you're true to yourself. Because a lot of people are not true to themselves, so that they make everybody else around them unhappy and miserable and uncomfortable. You don't need to make people unhappy. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Anyway, let's get back to cheating. We cheating, we're talking about food. If you're cheating tonight with anything and you're not supposed to eat it, share it down. Comment or do something, a thumbs up or something. So let's cheat little. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, but we're in the house, people. Detroit Tiger won the game. I know all of you don't want him into sport, but guess what? I'm into sport. So if you're going to watch me, you got to get like a sport. And then the Olympics is coming. Ooh. Pat cover. You know where Pat cover come from? Jamaica. Straight out of Jamaica. Pat cover. Pat cover. Pat cover. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. See Shalina come. Run. See. See Jacksua come. Run. But no me in the US to me have to cheer for everybody. You have to support everybody. Support everybody. Everybody.
Hi.
Let everybody be free from all injuries. No injury. Right throughout the Olympics, eh? When they go home, they can ice their legs and everything. Let them run, so we can feel good. You know sports connect you? Yes, my son.
I did.
Where are you going?
Underwater?
When people thought they're going to swim. Where are you going at this time of the night?
Under the water.
You know, he's so young, I can't even use the word I was going to say. Why? And the time hot over here now, guys. The time hot. Alright, get your teeth brush and everything and go to bed. Go. Your room nice and clean. While you're in bed. Yes, my people. Good night, everybody. I'm just here bragging about my game today. We won. You know, the first time in the park and we won. I feel good because at least all this little extra stuff I didn't just do it in vain. You accomplish. You know, mission accomplished. Mission accomplished, people. Let me eat my jalapeno poppers because when they cold, they're not nice. You see the cheese poking out of it. Who like jalapeno poppers? I like it.
Power, look, can you take this off?
What, the necklace? Oh, yeah. 1 second. Turn around, my baby. I think Amir took his off early.
Yeah.
Earlier.
No, you still got it.
I'm surprised you had yours on. God coming. I said, I'm surprised you had yours on because God is coming. I bought them these little cheap necklace because they be popping up everything. So you buy them cheap necklace. $9. Because they pop up everything. So why give them an expensive necklace that 2 days they throw it in the bin or they pop off it. Then we say, I bought him a bracelet and a chain when he was a baby. Worst thing. I just waste my money. And it was a $50. At the time it was a $50. It was $300. I think $350. Waste my money. I could have it now. But such is that. So now I learn. So they come in, they wear it, they take it off, and I hang it right back up on one of my medals. I got some medals, yes. And I hang it up there. Buy some food at Manhattan there. The Manhattan chicken tastes good. But I like this part of the wing. Comment if you like this part of the wing. That's the only part. I just sit down and take my time and eat this. So I find a hack of how to do my hair so it bun can be like this. One other day I have to probably do a live and show you guys with the braid, how I put it in the braid, because I did my own hair today. And you see how my hair was braided before. All I did was put some jam in it and run it down to kind of make the space, you know, clean, look a bit cleaner, which in the parting is not that clean at the back, but who cares? As long as it look good. Save me a few dollars, why not? So I might do one little tutorial for you guys to show you how I get the this part, because when I started out I was using a different method over here, and then when I get to this part I heard a voice said no, do a different approach. You know, sometimes your mind, you'll be surprised. All you need to do is start in life, and then you just hear a voice in your head say, okay, no, don't go this direction anymore, just go this direction. And if you listen to your instincts, sometimes I'm telling you, we could be millionaires right now, you know. But sometimes we don't listen too good to ourselves. We just brush it off. It's like our mind tell us, don't go on the road tonight, and we just brush it off. It might not say it out loud for others to hear, but you know, there's a voice inside of you saying, don't go on the road, and no, we just ignore it. Sure, you're just another fake friend. And then you go on the road and you come back and you all hear nazu do dum. Aye. Where's this come from? I'm here. Where's this came from?
No, burger.
What? Please go to your bed.
No,
Let me take that shoes off so you can go to your bed. Give me a second, let me people. Come on. Come on, give me the shoes. And then this one, he's 2-year-old, and you put on shoes for the people, you're going to tell him he not wear it. Then make your daddy buy you shoes them, if you don't want to wear what me buy you.
Hey, Mama, I need to my deal.
Mama, I don't want to wear it. Then go buy your own then. Hurry up, grow up.
Mama, I need to
2-year-old and him decide what he want to wear. Huh? And he not buy them. But he have more say in where thing wear. Life is so fun. Not even the oldest one, he was 2. You just call him and put on his shoes and he gone. That one you know. Clothes, no, I don't like it. I don't like it. And he start crying up people. He not crying, literally, I shed tears. This even me have to, me no know, me have to bribe him for wear the shoe. Me say your brother wear the same thing, which it was true. Me no want wear the shoes. Ever hear them something there? You not walk. I me put on shoes for your 2-year-old, and you go tell me where you want to wear. So you can imagine when you reach all 6-year-old. I help me I go catch it a 4-year-old. I help me I go catch it. Me know with the power ball. If me know with the power ball or the mega million, I help me I go catch. Eh? Cause you gonna tell me where you want to wear. Oh, Lord have mercy. Can I go to church and make him pass the prayer for them? You know, you go and pick any one when they want, they can't get it. Some of them grow up and become thief. Not to say they go come thief, but you know, some people, when they want what they want, you only can provide the apple. And they want the line. And you can't give them the line. Them are going to show you how them are going to get the line. So everything at grassroots level now, so me have to curtail all of them, they kind of behavior there now. Because it go rough later. If anything we see sometime now, we see children do now, and we just brush it underneath the rug. And then later on, you see they grow up and doing it. It's because we ignore the things that they were doing when they're just a kid. They're not a kid when they grow up and get arrested. But you're still your kids. Yeah? So life. My mouth said it all with the letter that I wanted to say. If your mouth could do the letter, what letter would that be? You all know the letter I'm going to say. Let's see all the smart people, them they know the letter I'm going to say. When people say life, all you need to do is take deep breath. Worse if you don't curse. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because the world a little girl that grew up in is not the world we're living in now. 360 and 360 no more, probably about 650. 650 with it now. About 350 or 650 with it. 650. Cheating again. But you know, such is life, my people. Thank you, Jay. Go to bed now. I don't follow my kids to bed. I let them go to bed because they got to be independent. I want them to give me that level so I could trust my kids. You know, I don't want to follow them everywhere. And they are boys. I don't want them to become no mama's boy. They grow up later, think that they must be mama's boy all the time and be rude and disrespectful. No. But yes, I hug them up sometime and pray with them as much as I can and everything and tell them good night, mommy love you. See you in the morning. And then go to their room. With all those extra stuff, a boys, you can't take them. Especially when they pop at them out. When they pop at them out, no. Gotta be stern. Gotta be stern, yeah? Because I'm learning that these kids, when your kids embarrass you? You think they embarrass you when you're home? I got 2 jalopy here, and when they go out, they forgot that I'm their mama. They carry on and they do everything because they know they're in public. These kids are smart. They know that they're in public and you ain't going to do nothing. But look at them. And they know the eyes. So it's like they study Google with you. You know? And they know the look that they're going to get and everything. And they just look directly at you like, okay, you're just another mama. What next? Let's run. Let's give trouble. Let's go here. Let's go there. Let's go under the decks. Let's go under the chair. Let's climb on top. And then you know what happened? You feel so embarrassed. And then everybody looking at you like, if it was my child, you ain't going to do nothing. Keep your mouth shut. You ain't doing not a good thing. I've seen people in power have their children same way, running around. You can't change a child if that's how the child is got born and to be. That child is going to be what he want to be. But what you can do when you get out of that phase is let them know, hey, slow down. Not afraid to talk to your children anyway. Just don't do too much to embarrass them in public. You know, something to scar them for life. You don't want to do that. But don't be afraid to speak with your child anywhere you go. Some people be afraid. Excuse me. Are you on the racetrack? You know, I have to catch them quick because I remember when I was pregnant and the doctor said, how are you? I used to hate being pregnant. I used to hate being pregnant. I could not stand pregnancy. I couldn't bend down. Every time I tried to look down, all I see is a big stomach and breathing issues and everything. And I remember one day, my first child, which is Jaden, you know, your first child, you never prepared. No matter how people tell you, no book ain't make you prepare for nothing. No book. Trust me. You could go to college, you could go to university. Nothing prepare you for pregnancy. That's a God thing, but that child come the way you want to come. And they say, is this child moving? I say, yes, this is a little rug rat in my stomach. The first time that little boy kicked me in the womb, I whooped him. He kicked me so hard I jumped. And I turned around and smacked this boy in his stomach. I'm like, what is that? You know, first time mom you being pregnant. I couldn't stop. It's when because after 6 months I had no stomach. I was walking around like, okay, it's just another day. At 6 months, no stomach. I was doing everything same way, lifting, and I mean lift some heavy stuff too, because I was working and everything. And afterward, my boy give me one kick, one good kick. I tell you, I'm surprised he don't even like sports, because the way he was bunging me in the womb. Even one day I was laying down. You know, sometimes when you're pregnant, some people get lazy. And at one point, I just get lazy. And I was so hungry, you know, and I lay down there same way. Didn't get up to get nothing to eat. That boy would not sit still in that womb. Huh? Would not sit still. He kicked me so hard. I said, Lord, what is this? I remember his dad bust out laughing. He says, the baby moving. I said, but kicking me that hard? Man, I jumped. I'm surprised he's not that powerful. But the good thing he did everything by 9 months. I remember one day, you know, you put your finger inside their hand for them to hold it when they start push off and walk step. You like this. I can't tell how many times I hold that little boy hand. He really want me hold his hand. And by 9 months, he walk, he talk, he did everything. Everything. And then when this one come, he reverse. His speech change. I don't know if anybody can agree or attest to it. His speech changed. Jealousy kicking in. He start act like the baby instead of the baby need to be like the baby. He's the one taking over the baby role. I said, boy, you can't be reversed. You're supposed to go forward. I said, boy, you're supposed to go forward. But such is life. Congrats to all those mothers who have a bunch of kids, because me, I couldn't do it. God say no. Hats off to every one of you. Me, I hate pregnancy so much. I'll tell you in another episode what did I do. I hate pregnancy. So pregnancy is not for everybody. You know, but hats off. I'm still doing the best I can for them, you know. Yeah, but it's not for everybody. But if you are your children, welcome them into this world with open arms. And don't let nobody tell you how to parent your children. Because sometimes they're telling you how to parent your children and they're not parenting theirs. When you look on the news, your kids on the news running around, then how they telling you to parent your children. You just have to follow your own guidelines and make sure your kids are safe at all times. Because there's no manual. These kids don't come with no manual. His kids don't come with no manual. But what we have to do is kind of bend them, when we see they do stuff. And a funny part of life, people say, oh, this kid is rude, this kid is that. But sometimes they're home and they don't do half the stuff they're doing out there in the public. And that's why when you see your children do stuff that they outside of what you accustomed to them doing, you have to knit it right there in the bud. Don't wait till tomorrow. Don't wait till later and knit it right there. Even if you have to whisper in their ears and say, what was that? Do it. Because by the end of the day, you will be held accountable for anything your children do until they're 18 years old. Huh? So you have to be mindful. Knit everything in the bud. Let everybody look at you. At least you're correcting your children. Maybe there's runoff, get missing or whatever. You're correcting yours from now. Certain things that is serious, you knit it in the bud right there. Me, everybody know me. I turn up my volume when time my kids irritate me. Or I go to school and I pick them up and I heard they keep doing this or doing that. My volume go up. It don't need to go down. Especially when I talk to you. It's all sing this song. Mercy say no. I don't want to let you go. No, I want to let you go. But you got to grow up. And in my household, you must get a good education. And you must go to school. Because that's the only way out of my house. You ain't going to stay in my house when you get older. As soon as you're 18, you get out. And so you get out by going to college. And then when you come back, you get somewhere and go. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Yeah. But everybody's opinion is different. It's not going to be like mine or anything. So that's what I'm saying. We don't come with no manual. If all of we were supposed to come with the same manual, this would be a world called chaotic. And it's already chaotic with all the different perspectives of life. So can you imagine a manual? One manual for everybody. Just imagine. You think we will be here now? Hey, God forbid. God forbid we will not be here. If it was one manual, just think about it. One manual. And it's supposed to go across the border for everybody. The board. For everybody. Regardless of your race, religion, nationality, or whatever you are. Whew. And then when you start thinking and say, this don't work for me. This is not what we stand for. This is not what we believe in. This is not our dignity. This is not our pride. This is not our joy. And you can go on and on. The list goes on and on. It will be chaotic. It will be chaotic. And that's why we have to do what we have to do to ensure that what we didn't get, these young lives get it. Get it. And many of us think that we must only tell our children the good. We must give our children a well-rounded life so they can understand that when they go out there and they see something, they know exactly what that they're getting themselves into, so they can run from it instead of run into it. When you teach your children, I'm not saying you have to demonstrate everything, but when something happened and it hit home, you don't have to hit you as in personally connected to you. But when we say something hit home, is like either you knew the person that something happened to or anything. You have to have some conversation with your children so they can understand that, listen, this could be us. But thank God it's not us. And then you explain to your children. You don't have to go into great details, but just give them enough so if something like that should ever knock on their door, they know what to do. They know what to do. It's like a couple years ago, I was watching the news where this lady had give her child the code to say if she used a word to her child. So if somebody come at the door and try to say, oh, this is so and so, you know that's not me. You must, if you don't hear that code, that's not me. You know. So same thing, we have to give our children things that can empower them, because we're not going to be here all the time for our children. You know, we are only here passing through in this life. We might be there in spirit for them, but we might only be over them looking, trying to hold them back, and we can't do nothing because poor thing them don't even understand that we're standing right there. We're probably gonna have to still spray in the spirit to say, God, protect my children. Raise we hand out. If we could knock them up the head, then we'd have done. Okay. So when we move on to the next life, we're not gonna be here for our children. So we have to learn to give our children everything that they need right now, not what they want. Sometimes we give them what they want, like, oh, I'm cheating right now, not what I need, but it's just something that I feel for, I want it. So I'm drinking it. So, and even when your children grow big or anything and they call on you for advice or anything, be honest with your kids. Be honest, because they're still yours. Even when they're 30, 40, 50, 60 years old, they're still yours. Regardless of the picture paint of them, they're still yours. And one of the things I realize we can get consumed by is negativity. Especially if that child is not the best child we have and all of these things. We make the other rest of the world just consume us, and we just tear down our poor child when all that child needs is us. Sometimes I get mad at my son, and you know what I have to do? Apologize. Nothing wrong with apologizing to your children. Me there, man, walk on, me there in our building. We have to apologize to our children. Anytime you go overboard or anything, we must apologize. I don't know why I'm talking like this tonight, but anyway, such is life. Sometimes you come, you don't have anything to say, and another time your brain is just filled with information that's, I don't know if it's God telling you if you just say that or anything, but I don't know. But whatever it is, to God be the glory, great things He has done. But we have to communicate with our children. And many of us are seeing now what is happening in this world. Parents are being held accountable for their children now, especially when they're at a young age. So when you have children in your care nowadays, it's not a time for you to act like, okay, whatever, so and so. No. Those days are over. Those days are over. You have to step up and step in. Let people look at you. Who cares? First question you ask them, it take a village to raise a child, and if you see my child in danger, don't be afraid to step in. I always say that. Don't be afraid. Even if I'm standing there and I was gazing away or staring the other side, don't be afraid to step in, because you're protecting that child. You see the child going the wrong path and you think that's wrong, stepped up, stepped in. Some people may be mad at you, but if they see it's a good thing you were doing to save their children, they will applaud you. You understand? And for me, I ain't gonna fabricate nothing. What you see is what you get. Life is about solution, it's not adding to people's problem. Because a lot of time people are going through a lot of issues. A lot of issues. And it's not their children. But because the children are standing in the way, they get we call it in Jamaica, we say the shit end of the stick, which is not fair. But we don't know what people are going through every day. We don't know what people are battling with. People are struggling financially. People are struggling emotionally. Why are these fighters running around me? Please go away. Every alley that you can think of, somebody is walking it up right now. I'm walking up one of these alleys too. Well, more than one. Whether emotionally, psychologically. All the alleys that are out there. Somebody is walking it up. So don't be out here casting stone at nobody. Make sure I remember once I got into it with this person, and I said, let me tell you something, young lady. If your character ain't good, don't come at me. You check your record before you come at me. Because I will tear your ass up the other side. Because a lot of people like to check people. Check yourself first. You say pick the beam out of your eye first. Pick it out of yours before you come at me. You know, because people like to say, oh, this person is a H, and this person is a A, and this person is a F. What about you? Are you telling me about you? Don't come at me. You gonna call me all the B's and all the thing out the world. If your record ain't clean, baby girl, don't come at me. Yeah? Because this lion ain't the lion that's gonna roar and just be quiet. Don't come at me. And a lot of people like to call people out their names. And then when you call them back, they're mad. Please, don't come at me. Especially if you don't know me. Don't come check my books. Check your book before you come check mine. Because I don't care the amount of filter you have on. That have nothing to do with me. I don't care the amount of fake lashes you have on like me. Don't come at me. I don't care the amount of fake hair you have on. Don't come at me. If your record ain't clean, do not come at this girl. Walk on the left. If you see me on the right, keep walking. You know how many people see me, when they see me, I don't be smiling all the time when I go out there and I just keep walking. You know, like an old car can barely go. Because some of these people, they just run them and look at you and just start, oh, she's up. Oh, she's up. Don't come at me. Check your record first. And if your record ain't clean, if you say it's not a clean bill of slate, don't come at me. If your record clean, then you can come at me. But until then, do not come at me. Because everybody have a past, baby. And my past is mine. It's not yours. So don't tell me about my past. I already knew my past. And if I want to relive my past, I can relive it on my own. What we need to do is empower people to get out of what they're in. Not to try to tear them back down and shove them back down where they're coming from. Nobody didn't ask for that. People ask to lift up, they don't ask you to help them down. Tear them down. And it's full time for us to wake up and smell the coffee. I realize not everybody like milk in their coffee, so don't come at me. Because a lot of female, when they see you all the time, they be calling you all kind of names. Oh, she's just a, what you know about me? Did I sleep with your daddy? Don't come at me. And if I lay with your daddy, I didn't lay with you. Do not come at me. And that's a lion talking there. Do not come at me. But anyway, let's get back on track. Because we don't want to tear down nobody or anything. Because sometimes people come at you and they think, say, I want to look a novice. I'm not no novice. I'm the novice that about to roar at you and just pass by. It's like bumping into somebody and say sorry. Like the first time I'm going to Canada, I start research how Canada, like if they step on your toe, they say sorry. Even though I was reading online anyhow then. And they said, even though they might say sorry, it doesn't mean that they're sorry, but it's just the polite way of saying, you know, keep the peace. Let's go. Keep going. Now you step on somebody toe, you probably get us. Yeah. Turn the other cheek. Yeah. You know what I mean? But, you know, it's life, people, and we just gotta just be mindful. You know, I'm learning every day to take care of my mental health, take care of this, take care of that. And even with my kids, if I am not in a good mood, I let my children know. Because nothing is more painful than when you know you're not in the best of health and your children need you then, and that is the most time children need you, when you're not in the best of health. When you're in the good health, they don't even care because they know you're gonna go here with them, you're gonna go here. But sometimes you're not in the best of health. You know, you're dealing with your own interpersonal relationship. You're struggling with a whole heap a lot of stuff that you know, you name what you know you have struggling with. And you don't want your kids to have that, and then they come around it at that time they need you. They need a hug, they need something, and you can't give it to them because you're in a different world. And that's when a lot of children get abused. Because people don't talk about what they're going through and let their children know, say, okay, mommy not in the best of health, daddy not in the best of health. Talk to your children. It's okay. Let they understand. And that's one way to seek help, is to talk and be honest with your children. If you're not in the mood, you don't feel like talking today, can you give mommy a break for like 2 hours or 1 minute or whatever minute you need? Talk to your children about that. They understand. They might feel some kind of way, but by the end of the day, when they grow older and they realize what their mom or dad was going through, and they grow older and start going through those same kind of phase as you, then they will remember what mommy did to them, to kind of step back so they don't harm their children. You know what I mean? Because everybody struggle with something. So don't check your record before you check mine. Until then, we have to say peace, love, and unity same way. We have to promote those kind of things, because when we don't promote peace, love, and unity, we can't always just dwell on the negativity. Negativity eat you up. And some people consume it so much that it become a part of their daily routine. I don't want no more negativity. I have enough in my life. I'm trying to eradicate them, like how I'm cheating. I'm trying to get this out my system by tomorrow. You know what I mean? So we're not here all the time for the crap. No. If you consume too many crap in your life, it's time for to get a detox. It's time for you to detox. Because you have too much. And you will know when you have enough. Yeah, but such is life, people. To God be the glory, great things He has done. I start back finally. I normally watch church online, but I start go back to church directly now and everything, and it's a blessing, because my children need to grow up in church so that when they're faced with tough life, they know where to go. They don't have to run to the wrong house. We can fight the good fight, and let's not dwell on it, because everybody have different religion and everything, or different way of what I call it, praying or showing respect to their God or whatever. So let's not talk about that, because that can be a different topic that we don't want to get into that. But to God be the glory wherever you are in this world. Great things He has done, and once you're alive, you have a second chance at life. That's what I always say. Once you get up and you see you're alive, you have a second chance at life. You have a shot at life. So make use of it. God, we might here today and tomorrow not here. Like the other day, I was reading this article, and it said this girl from China, she was on live doing live, and she just died. And I'm like, what? Because I love current event, and I just start click on it and I start reading, and I'm like, wow, she had internal bleeding and something, and I'm like, you know what, people, we don't need to eat for views, we don't need to eat ourselves for likes, we don't need to eat the wrong food or consume too much wrongfulness in our life, and then we're going to kill ourselves for views and likes, because then all that we're trying to be greedy of, we will lose it. So we have to be mindful, in everything we're doing, and for everybody who I see a lot of YouTubers say they take breaks from YouTube or whatever platform they're on, and that's the best way. Instead of attacking everybody that come at you, you can't attack the world, because half of these people don't even know you. They just make a comment based on what they, everybody interpretation. I might be on here talking, and somebody interpretation of me might be different from what I have of myself. That's their interpretation of me. That's not what I have of myself. I have a motto I always say: your reflection of me is not the reflection I have for myself. You understand? Everybody gonna have different interpretation of you, but you can't choke everybody because they have an opinion of you. Thank you. Have a good day. You know what I mean? We choke everybody because they have a different opinion, a different view of us. That's their opinion. If it's not something that is gonna tear your character down, You don't need to read all those negative comments and just make a whole epistle of it. Move on. Then don't be on the internet because you're going to get the good and the bad on the internet. Because that's what social media is for. You could be, you right now I'm a little YouTuber and nobody care about you. Become successful and you see what happen. You hear all the negative names in the book gonna be affiliated with you now. You gonna have associate now. You gonna even have an associate degree in negativity. So we don't need to consume all of that. Somebody says something about you. Appreciate you, thank you. A person could be stressed out and just want to cuss somebody out and forgot. Okay, let me just go at somebody live and just tear them up. Probably that's the way if we get his anger out or her anger out, you know. Sometimes if you should meet some of these people that tear you down, they will tell you honestly, by there it wasn't for you. I can remember once I was at work at this job and there was this girl I was working with and she said, I can't bother with these things, they stress me out. And I remember I said to the girl, you don't have to argue with them. Guess what you could do? You could turn to me and say, hey, we give each other a name. I won't say the name, but we give each other a name then. And I could say, you could say XYZ to me. You know, why you have to go on like this? You know, just say, ease the pressure of you getting into it with people and then you have to either quit your job or lose your job. You know what I mean? If you have a good co-worker that you vibes with or you joke with, turn to him and say, hey, and why you have your beer so tonight with me? What did I do to you? You know, because the customer just piss you off and you want to get the customer that way, you don't can't get him because you don't want to lose your job and then something. Yeah, man, find somebody in a place where you love and it's not even about love, that you have a good connection with, you can talk to, you can reason with, you know, and that way that can also help you to release some of those negativity that was about to blow up in somebody's face and then you might lose your job or you know, or in a, all over the media and it's something in a negative way. You know what I mean? Find somebody at work where you connect with, man. And don't be afraid to talk to them. You just let them know ahead of time if you reach to a point where you get overwhelmed or something and you need to just let that steam off with that person they will piss you off. Because you have some people, you know, them born for get trouble, you know. Them born for get trouble, you know. Me say them are the definition of trouble. So they don't care what they do. So you don't know, say them my definition of trouble, you know. And you walk right into them, you know. And that's all they want. Is for a weak person to come with it and can tear down. And then they get you. So find somebody where they work, man, where you're comfortable with. And have good people where when you get into it with somebody, they can say, come on now. Even though you might not calm down right away, but it's a reminder. Come on now. All of this not necessary. You feel good. Because you have some co-worker, they do anything to make you lose your job, you know. We don't need to do them something. We don't need to make people lose their job. Because the same job where you make them lose, you will lose it one day too. Nothing is forever. Only thing they say last in this world is salvation. So we don't need to tear down nobody. Find ways to cope. You see your co-worker struggle, help your co-worker. Everybody got bills. Some people are struggle. Everybody has struggle. Myself, they have struggle, but the truth me I struggle, me I go put my face down in my mud. Yeah? Me I go wash out my face and get up and go on. Like everything nice and dandy. You understand me? Everybody's struggling with something, but when you find people around you that you can communicate with and if something there, it's good. When you sometimes when you see you go to a restaurant and you see people laugh, why them are laughing? So you feel happy. Because you see much wickedness are going on in the world and you feel happy. When you go to a restaurant and you see people vibes together, co-workers that talk good and reason with each other, that's a good sign that unity is strength. Yeah, pull each other up, yeah. You know, it make the day go by fast. Without you're walking around workplace and all you be all kind of the letter them out of the alphabet when we can affiliate it with negativity come out. Oh, me not go back to the restaurant because it this and that. They don't know if you talk to people. But when you go to a restaurant and see people and live good, A plus. Anywhere I go. And I see co-worker vibes, a plus that. In my opinion, a plus that. Because it tell me, say, them have good relationship. Even if it's just fabricated, who am I to judge? You know what I mean? So we have to pull each other up, man. Everybody has struggle, man. And it's so funny how people are struggling and people watch people struggle and then they laugh. They laugh and mock you. For what? Today for me, tomorrow for you. You never heard of that? Today for me and tomorrow for you. Today you're up, tomorrow you can be down. So there's no need to laugh after no one. I always say, if you can't help somebody, don't say nothing. Don't add to the problem. We must learn to find solution and not contribute to people's problem. And that's why this world is going around in the way it is. Because all we do is contribute to problem. We don't find solution. And then you have some people who always want to talk, oh, we can't do this, we can't do that. Then if we cannot do this and we cannot do that, where is your solution? If you don't have a solution, you're just like a wrecker. You're same garbage as me trying to find out where to throw my garbage. You know what I mean? So we need to find ways to be a part of the solution and not the problem. But we're so busy consuming the problem. It's like somebody telling you, see that girl there? She this and she that. You see that boy there? He this and he that. Can you find out for yourself? Can you find out for yourself? And then you draw your own conclusion. Because then you have the two sides now. No one is scale and balance. Unbalance. A tip over. And you run with it. Because some people run with it and you scary. Suitcase. What is suitcase? Suitcase. Let's go. You know what? By the end of the day, we still have to remember that we only one we. One us. Not two. Even though I was born a twin, I'm one me. You know, one me. So life is what you make of it. But just remember, going forward in life, you're looking back at life. You don't need to tear people down to look good. You don't need to lie on your coworker to look good. You don't need to be mischievous on nobody to look good. Because trust me, what goes up must come down. Eh? And a lot of time people tear people down to be happy. But in the long run, you will never be happy. You know how many people living in misery now? Paint up in makeup and all these things. It's like a piece of fabric. Jarrett because he didn't so long. Perfect example. You ever have a shoes and you just put it on and forget about it? And if one time you go put on the way do. That's just some way I live. Because we tear down others to look good. And then finally when karma come around, everybody know karma. When karma come around like Carmel, huh? Your whole shoes where you did hidden for years, you look a secret, just Jarrett. Be sure you say you're no good. So we need to start be good. And if you're not good now, you can start tonight. You know, when I start my YouTube channel, I've always wanted to start a YouTube channel long time, way from back in 2000 and probably 8 or 9. I've always wanted to start a channel. But I don't know what was holding me back then. But, you know, nothing happened before the time. You know, that's what we all got to remember. Nothing happened before its time. There's a time and place for everything. And even though we're on this platform, there's a space for everybody in this world. Whether you're young, you're old, you're in between or wherever. There's enough space for all of us. Nobody ain't gonna take over your space. Trust me. No matter how they try hard. Nobody ain't gonna take over your space. Trust me. Because what's yours is yours. Nobody can take it. If it's not yours, then it's gonna gone. Anything don't belong to you is gonna go. I normally say if you go somewhere and you belong to me, you come back. If you don't belong to me, you're not gonna come back. It's like a dog. You ever see a dog missing, but he find his way back home because that dog belongs to you. The dog that know his way back home belongs to you. So there's no need to beat around the bush and carry on and all these things. We're grown now. We're not no kid. Eh? Or such is life, man. But we gotta be mindful, you know. Be mindful sometimes can be hard, especially when you're battling with a lot of interpersonal things that you have to deal with. You need to be cleansed from, you know. So we all understand, and that's why you have to have different perspective and situations. You know, you can't just say be one sided. It's like unbalanced. You have to try to strike a balance in whatever we are doing, so that we can understand where everybody is coming from. It's like going to therapy. You know, therapy trying to give you that balance. You know, they give you that platform to let you speak. You know, and you just be you and speak your honest truth. You know, you can't speak for everybody else, but you can only speak for you. You know, we can't tell everybody's story. Talk about what you did, what happened to you in the process, what led you to this, what caused this, why are you like this now. Talk about those things, what lead up to those kind of stuff. Because you be surprised how many other people you're helping to wake up and smell their coffee and realize that not everybody like milk in their coffee, you know. So we just got to be nice. Sometimes it's hard to be nice, but if you're not in the mood, just tell somebody, hey, I'm not in the mood. You talk too much. I'm not in the mood. Instead of to go be every second. And then you all go, boo, 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 boo. And the next thing somebody lose their job because of you. Because you're so sensitive. Please. Back road for you. Back road for you. You know, so we just gotta support each other. And then you have some people, they say the young people, them never tear them down. Please don't tear down the young people. Let them live their life. If you can offer a word of encouragement to young people, do not tear them down. Just remember where you're coming from. And as I said earlier, if your record ain't clean, don't take shot at nobody else. Take it at yourself. Blame yourself for you. Leave people alone. Give them word of encouragement. Encourage them. You know, sometimes you're talking to young people and you think they're not listening to you. But as soon as something happened, what you had said to them, if it's necessary within that moment, will pop right up. Say something to your children and you think they didn't listen to you or they don't care, they don't listen. But trust me, when something should happen, they will remember right there and then if what you had said to them necessary within the time when the incident is taking place. They will remember. They will. Because sometimes we're talking to people and because people don't say, yes, no, sir, no, ma'am. They ain't listening. You'll be surprised. I used to be in the school system and I see you talk to a lot of the kids and you think they didn't hear nothing you say because they were busy playing and they go home and they tell them mama a whole episode. A whole episode. They tell them mama everything that happened at school and you'll be surprised. You were saying that kid ain't listening. That kid ain't this. That child ain't this. That child ain't that. Those children ain't this. And they go home and they tell them mama everything you said. Because you take those kids for granted. You know, I used to tell people my ears listen, not my mouth. So not because I didn't open my mouth doesn't mean it's my ears. My ears is here. My mouth is here. It can be still listening to you. You know, but sometimes you will say something to someone, it don't resonate right there and then. But when you go home, it's like, wow, I was rude. All right, did good. You feel good or you feel embarrassed, you know. It's sometimes you go home and you sit down and you look back. You're like, even many times I listen to inspirational people and they say, I like fire somebody and they say, I should not have fired that person. And they feel bad because of what other people come and say. And that's why you have to be your own judge for yourself. Not because somebody come and tell you something. Because yeah, some people don't have a mind for themselves. People come and they tell you see Harry? He sleep on the job. You see Harry? All he do is give away the food. You see Harry? You see Pata? You see the... And they hold a whole story because they're just trying to get you out the job. Worse if they think you're doing good. Ooh, Lord. Everybody have their own way of doing stuff. No one size fit all. Then all of us would be like lock, stock, and barrel rolling down the street. But the song say, roll, roll, roll your boat gentle down the street. I think Tyler Perry's movie where they say, merrily, 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 she's just a piece of meat. Don't be just a piece of meat. I don't care where you are. Be nice. And if you do anybody wrong in your life, look back in your life and tell them, you know what? Even if you don't have to go to people face to face and tell them you're sorry, you can say, sorry, the Lord can hear you. He don't hear with his mouth, he hear with his ears. He can hear you. Yeah? You can say, God, forgive me. What I've done today was wrong. Or whatever God you serve, let that man know, Lord, I'm sorry. I should not have said that. And that's how you clear your conscience, people. Some people who go to church, you go to church and you kneel down at the altar if there's an altar there for you to kneel down. And you go whisper prayer to God and you take it in prayer. Take it to Him. You don't have to directly go to somebody to say, I'm sorry. But by making peace, if you think it's necessary, then you go. If you think it's going to cause problem, you just pray to God. He answers prayer. Not the fake prayers. Because somebody will be praying the wrong prayer. We got to pray directly to Him and be genuine. And that's the only way we can come back from ourselves. Because sometimes we are our own demon. Calling people demon. You're your own demon. Oh, God, people, I ain't going to bore you. Let me talk too much. I ain't going to bore you guys, but I just want to leave and go. Probably lurking around the room and everything. But we got to go to church in the morning and everything and stuff. So people ain't gonna bore you guys no longer and everything. I don't know where I get all these thoughts just come to my mind and everything, but forgive me if I hurt anybody. Forgive me if you guys don't have the same perspective as me. That's good, because that's what the world needs, different perspective in life. And that's how you can see the world through a lens, different lenses. Okay? You ever see cameras when you go to the places and you see all these camera here, camera here, it's to capture the different angles. That means that camera is telling we have different perspectives. So one over here capturing probably the back, one here capturing this side, and one capturing here and one here. So east, west, north, and south. So let your life be like east, west, north, and south. But make sure you know which direction you are going. That means you mind your business. It's something nazu. So anyway, people, may I leave you now and everything. So I want you guys to take care and everything. I'm gonna go drink some water, flush off all this, they call it back home, Marley Grab and Flux complain off my heart. These fried food and everything. But anyway, people, have a good night and peace out to all of you and love you all. God bless you all, and I see you in the next live, and pray to God to make every one of us heal from whatever we're going through, the pain, the agony, the bitterness, the sour, everything that we're going through, the Marley grape and Fluxy complaint. I ask of you, God, to remove all of that from all of us, and whatever we're dealing with, you will take full control of our life, and you will make all the necessary changes while we're going through everything in life, dear Jesus. Guide us, protect us, as we say. Peace out. Bye-bye.